When Eli Manning retired following the 2019 season, it ended an era of Giants football that started way back in 2004. But with two Super Bowl championships and two MVPs under his belt, it does bring up the question, is Eli Manning going to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done? When you ask the question if Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer or not, you're going to get a mixed bag of answers. Some will say yes, and some will say no. And that's usually how it goes for a guy who some would say had borderline stats, but I'm here to make the argument that he is, in fact, a Hall of Famer. And it's very important to note those two Super Bowl runs that he had as a big catalyst why he should be in the Hall of Fame. Now, I don't like to be too negative on here, but it is important to bring up some of the downsides of Eli's career. He did lead the league in interceptions on three separate occasions. In 2010, he had 25. In 2013, he had 27, and he tied for the league lead in 2007 with 20. He also missed the postseason 8 times in his career, but to be fair, one of those was 04, his rookie year, and this past season in 2019, he didn't play every single game. But enough with the negatives. Let's start getting to the positives. Eli does rank number 7 all-time in passing yards with 57,023 and touchdown passes with 366. He also held one of the NFL's longest consecutive games played streak with 210 that started on November 21st, 2004 and ended on December 3rd, 2017. But the main point are the two Super Bowl runs he had. Starting in 2007, Eli, of course, was 4-0 in those playoff games, completed 60% of his passes for 854 yards, 6 touchdowns to only 1 interception. Very important considering he had 20 in that regular season. That was good for a 95.7 quarterback rating. Eli was virtually perfect in the playoffs as the Road Warrior Giants ran through some very tough competition. Started off with beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the wild card game, then going to Dallas to take down the Cowboys, who were 13-3 and had swept the Giants. Then they went to Lambeau Field, a very tough place to play, and took down Brett Favre and the 13-3 Packers, and then, of course, beat the then undefeated New England Patriots on a miraculous game-winning drive featuring the helmet catch to Tyree, a very important 3rd and 11 conversion to then rookie receiver Steve Smith, and, of course, the game winner to Plaxico Burress, Eli earning his first Super Bowl and Super Bowl MVP. That'll bring us to 2011, which was without a doubt Eli's best year. The Giants were coming off of a 10-6 season in 2010, which they did not make the playoffs, and they finished 9-7 in 2011. Had a bad defense, a bad offensive line, and no running game to really speak of, but Eli Manning put the team on his back, finishing with 4,933 yards, 29 touchdowns and 16 interceptions. He led the Giants to 7 fourth-quarter comebacks. He put the team on his back, and when you really think about what the term MVP is, Eli should have been in that discussion. In that postseason, Eli was magical again, completing 65% of his passes for 1,219 yards, 9 touchdowns to once again only 1 interception, good for a 103.3 quarterback rating. The Giants beat the Falcons in the wild card game by a score of 24-2. It was a rout. Eli then went on the road to take down the 15-1 Packers and MVP Aaron Rodgers, and then went to an extremely tough place to play in San Francisco in terrible conditions. Took a beating. He got sacked 6 times in that game by the 49ers, and the Giants won in overtime, and of course that season ended with another Super Bowl victory and MVP over Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. So with all that in mind, the question, is Eli Manning a Hall of Famer? To me is simple. Yes, I think he gets in the Hall of Fame. Maybe not necessarily a first ballot, but you can't deny that Eli has done some really good things throughout his career. There are not many quarterbacks to have won 2 Super Bowl championships, along with 2 MVPs in their career, along with ranking in the top 10 in passing yards and touchdowns, playing in as many games as he did, doing great things both on and off the field. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.